Hello, my name is Rebecca, and I am here to help make your good story great and to help your book stand out and gather lifelong fans. If you don't want to make sure that your story is truly working for your genre, your goals, and the core essentials of storycraft, then this is not the place for you. If you do, however, then let me take a minute to tell you a little bit more about how I can help you. So, if you don't know already, I am a developmental editor who has helped dozens of authors improve the largest elements of story across dozens upon dozens of books over the last 5 years. I am also a fellow author, so I totally get your side of things and have indie published 4 books so far. I found my absolute passion for learning about what makes great stories great and helping others through the process of getting there when I first got critique on my own work, and I have never looked back. I have learned so much along the way about plot, character, world building, and so much more, and want to help you learn exactly the same things. Because here's the thing, I am not someone who was born knowing this stuff. I really wasn't. My first draft of my first book was absolutely as cringy to me now as many seasoned authors will say of their own. I promise. But I learned. I took courses, I read literally dozens of books, and I joined the best story nerd guild out there, StoryGrid, which took my understanding of story to a whole new level and gave me the tools to turn my gut instincts into articulatable issues and solutions to them to use in improving my own work and helping others to do the same. Now, 5 years, so many learning curves, and several million words later, I can promise that your story can be stronger and more viable long term than you know, and that I can help you get there without compromising a single thing that makes your story and your writing unique and beautiful. I want to pay all of my experience, learning, and passion for great stories forward and help you as a creative, as an entrepreneur, and as the determined storyteller you are by helping you learn how to get the skeleton of your story in great shape and stop struggling so much with overwhelm, self doubt, and endless tweaking. So, if all of that sounds pretty good to you, this is the developmental editing service for you. I will give you kind, supportive, and actionable feedback and suggestions for improvement around your content, structure, pacing, genre fit, and so much more, all designed to let the story that you want to tell truly shine for you, your readers, and even acquiring agents and publishers if you want to go that route. If you are struggling to feel ready for the next steps or to understand why something just isn't working in your story, it's absolutely because there is something in the macro elements of your story that I can help you identify and address. So, if I have the privilege of working with you, I will give you a full edit letter with chapter by chapter notes, tailored feedback on overarching elements of the story, and ongoing prompt support to make sure that you have a solid plan going forward with your edits. I will walk you through any terminology or elements of story concepts I think would benefit you and your individual story the most, and make sure that you are never left directionless in making your story a masterwork. It doesn't matter if you are writing epic fantasy adventure, a sweet historical romance, or a spicy shifter thriller. No matter what you are writing, you still need a story that is structurally sound, will satisfy your genre readers, and delivers something impactful and interesting. So, I'm going to help you with all of this and more in any of my developmental editing services. And as I always do, I will be completely transparent and upfront at every stage so that you know exactly what you are getting and can expect. You will know exactly how much it will cost, how payments will be spread out to make things easier on you, and every single deliverable that you will get, including how many reads I'm going to do of your piece, how my feedback will be delivered, and what sort of help you get in brainstorming and checking your intended changes. This is because I believe that this is an absolutely vital step in the writing, editing, and self publishing process, and I want to make sure that you can get what you need and want from it. I don't want you to have to pay over market to get the feedback you need in a reasonable time frame or to get shoddily rushed work on your piece by an editor who is overbooked because they are underpriced. I want to make sure that you finish working with me as certain of how valuable this sort of feedback and guidance is as I am. So, this is going to be huge. Let's go learn what you are already nailing in your writing. Let's get you fixed up and strengthened in the areas that you need it. And let's get hardworking writers like you releasing books you can be truly proud of. Because the more life changing stories we write, the more our lives and our worlds can flourish because of them. That's it. If you have any questions, reach out through my contact page above. Otherwise, I will see you in an introductory call to learn more about you, your goals, your story, and how I can help them. I believe in you, and let's go make your story absolutely fantastic together.